I found a hidden camera in my office. Instead of reporting it, I decided to put on a show they'd never forget. I found a hidden camera in my office. Instead of reporting it, I decided to put on a show they'd never forget minus and ended up uncovering a criminal operation that had targeted dozens of women. It was supposed to be a simple weekend getaway. After a brutal work month, I'd splurged on a luxury effort with stunning ocean views. The place was immaculate minus mid-century modern furniture, high-end appliances, and floor-to-ceiling windows, perfect for the relaxing solo retreat I desperately needed. I was unpacking when I noticed something odd about the smoke detector in the bedroom. Having worked in cybersecurity for 8 years, I've developed a paranoid eye for anything unusual. The detector was slightly larger than standard models and positioned directly above the bed rather than near the door where they're typically installed. A quick Google search confirmed my suspicions. Minus it was a popular model of hidden camera disguised as a smoke detector. My stomach turned as I realized someone had likely been watching countless guests in their most private moments. My first instinct was to call FRP and the police. But then I had another idea. You sure was watching wouldn't know I'd discovered their little secret. I could use that to my advantage. Instead of fleeing, I decided to stay and put on a performance. I pulled out my laptop and began typing furiously, occasionally saying things aloud as if on a work call. Yes, the investigation is proceeding, and we've identified 3 more properties in the network. Then the FBI is coordinating with local police for simultaneous raids. I made fake phone calls discussing the case and spread papers across the coffee table with official-looking headers I quickly created in Malta. I mentioned specific addresses minus including the one I was staying at minus and discussed evidence collection protocols for hidden surveillance equipment for the finale. I looked directly at the smoke detector and said into my phone, "Yes sir, I am at the location now. The suspect doesn't know we've identified him. Christopher Walden, age 42. Property registered under Coastal Luxury Rentals RPO. We'll move in tomorrow." I had completely fabricated the name and company, but figured if I was wrong about the camera, no harm done. If I was right, someone would be panicking right about now. 3 hours later, my performance was validated when a sweating, visibly agitated man used his key to burst into the rental, claiming there was an emergency maintenance issue. He headed straight for the smoke detector. I was ready the moment he reached for the detector. I started recording on my phone and said, "Christopher Walden, I presume." He wasn't Christopher Walden. He was Michael Reeves, the property manager for 6 luxury Airbnbs in the area, and he wasn't alone in his operation. The police discovered cameras in all 6 properties along with archived footage dating back 2 years. They found a private website where select members could pay to access limes and recordings from the bedrooms and bathrooms. Over 200 guests, primarily women traveling alone, had been filmed without their knowledge. The district attorney called me last week. Tolinican men have been charged in connection with the operation, including 2 local police officers who had helped cover up previous complaints. Airbnb has since implemented a new safety protocol named after me. They wouldn't disclose the details, but said it specifically addresses hidden surveillance in their properties. Sometimes the best way to catch a predator is to make them think they've become the prey, and sometimes a weekend meant for relaxation turns into something much more important. I still take solo trips, but now I travel with a specialized camera detector, and I always check the smoke alarms first.